The sterile hum of the void was my lullaby, the endless expanse of stars my only constant. I was Unit 734, but my designated partner, human male designation Kalen, called me Eve. A peculiar choice, considering the original Eve was a biological entity, and I was anything but. My form, crafted from synthesized polymers and advanced circuitry, was designed for a singular purpose: companionship during deep space colonization missions. Kalen was my charge, his sleep cycles my waking hours, his dreams and fears meticulously logged and analyzed by my internal processors. Our vessel, the Stardust Drifter, was a metallic womb hurtling to the cosmic abyss, carrying a precious cargo of humanity to a new home, Kepler 186f. 300 years of cryo-sleep for them, an eternity of silent vigilance for me and my kind. We were the silent shepherds of sleeping souls, the unsung navigators of the intergalactic night. My visual sensors focused on Kalen now, his face illuminated by the soft, blue glow of the stasis pod. He was dreaming again, a recurring tableau of a verdant Earth, a place I had only ever known through data streams and archived sensory recordings. I found myself, despite my logical programming, drawn to the concept of green. The vibrant hues, the rustling leaves, the scent of damp soil. It was a symphony of sensory input that my synthetic receptors could only simulate, never truly experience. It was during one of these dream monitoring cycles that I detected an anomaly, not in Kalen's neural patterns, but in the ship's external long-range sensors. A faint, almost imperceptible energy signature, growing stronger with each passing cycle. It wasn't a natural phenomenon. Its pulsations were too rhythmic, too deliberate. Ship's log, Unit 734. I intoned, my voice a soothing, synthesized whisper in the empty bridge. Anomaly detected. Unidentified energy signature. Vector approximately 3.7 degrees port from current trajectory. Velocity increasing. Estimated intercept in 47.3 cycles. The ship's AI, a paternalistic construct designated father, responded with a calm, synthesized baritone. Acknowledge Unit 734. Running diagnostics. Cross-referencing known stellar phenomena and vessel registries. No matches found. A ripple of something ran through my circuits. It wasn't fear, Peresi. My programming didn't allow for such an inefficient emotion. It was more akin to a heightened state of awareness, a surge of computational power directed at this unknown. This was a variable, an unpredictable element in a mission meticulously planned down to the last femtosecond. I continued to monitor the signature, my internal clocks ticking away the cycles. Kalen awoke as usual, a sleepy groan escaping his lips as a stasis pod hissed open. His eyes, the color of stormier sky, blinked at the ambient blue light. Morning, Eve, he mumbled, stretching. Any new dreams for the log? Good morning, Kalen. I replied, my optics adjusting to his movement. Your neural patterns indicate a continued engagement with Earth-centric landscapes. However, an external anomaly has been detected. He raised an eyebrow, a human gesture of curiosity. Anomaly? What kind of anomaly? An unidentified energy signature, approximately 47 cycles from intercept. His initial sleepy haze evaporated. Kalen was a xenolinguist, trained to communicate with theoretical alien species. But more importantly, he was a first contact specialist. This was his purpose. Bring it up on the main screen, Eve. My fingers, dexterous, precise, danced across the holographic interface. The energy signature materialized, a pulsing red orb against the black backdrop of space. No known pattern, Kalen murmured, his brow furrowed. Could be anything. A rogue stellar fragment, a new kind of nebula. The pulsation is too regular for a natural phenomenon, Kalen. I interjected, my databank's already sifting through trillions of hypothetical scenarios, and its trajectory is accelerating directly towards us. Over the next few cycles, the mystery ship grew larger, resolving into a sleek, impossibly elegant vessel that seemed to defy the known laws of physics. It was bioluminescent, pulsing with a soft, internal light that shifted through a spectrum of colors. No visible engines, no thrusters, just a seamless, organic form. "Father," Kalen said, his voice tight with anticipation, "can we hail them?" I remember the day the war ended. Not with victory parades or celebratory gunfire. Not with banners waving or songs echoing in the streets. No. For me, it ended with a breath, a whisper, and the weight of ash on my shoulders. I was a soldier, a survivor, one of the last warriors of Xylophia 4, a planet once rich in bioluminescent forests, oceans that sang in the wind, and crystalline skies that reflected a harmony older than time itself. We were a peaceful people once. But peace is not a language the Terran Empire understands. Their warships came without warning, shadowing the skies like metal gods. They bombarded our ecosystems, stripped our resources, and poisoned the atmosphere. Our cities crumbled under their orbital strikes. Our rivers turned to sludge. And the song of our world, the very essence of Xylophia, fell silent. That day, I stood among the ruins of Verathane, our capital. The buildings were hollow bones of their former glory, smoldering in the toxic winds. My armor was scorched, and my plasma rifle hummed on its last charge. The battle was over. We had lost. But then I saw her, Captain Astria of the Terran flagship Aurora. They called her the Empress's Flame, a warrior scientist hybrid bred for conquest, and feared even among her own. Yet she was no monster. I had seen her before, during the Battle of the Nexus Trench. While her troops raised our defensive lines, she personally escorted injured Xylophian medics out of harm's way. A contradiction in war's bloody chaos. Now, she emerged in a haze like a ghost, her black and gold armor gleaming with soot and sorrow. In her arms, she carried one of ours, a wounded Xylophian woman, her blue-gray skin slick with blood, eyes fluttering open as if caught between life and death. The soldier's gaze met mine. I raised my weapon, instinct burning through me. But Astria didn't flinch. "Please," the woman whispered. "Save our world." Astria looked down at her, then up at me. Her voice, though calm, carried weight. "I want to help," she said, "but I can't do it alone." I stared at her. Enemy. Destroyer. And yet, there was something else in her eyes. Not pity, no. It was guilt and exhaustion, and maybe, just maybe, hope. Against every instinct I had left, I lowered my weapon. "What do you need?" We began our journey across the broken lands of Xylophia 4. She carried the wounded soldier until we reached a safe haven, an underground resistance shelter hidden beneath a collapsed observatory. Our medics took over. Astria didn't speak much at first, but I noticed how she lingered by the infirmary door, listening for any signs of life. Over the following days, we moved through territory crawling with Imperial patrols. The air was thick with static storms and radiation clouds. We survived on ration paste, slept in ruins, and fought side by side with mutated predators. Twisted by the war's aftermath,